So, we got a bit of news focused on one person more than anybody else, and that is the focus is on Cody Rhodes. I think the reason why the focus is on Cody is because of the fact that Cody Rhodes had his return package start airing, and it is much to the chagrin of a lot of audience members who wanted Cody's return to be a surprise and to not be thought of as a big deal by WWE, or like they wish that they would have went in a different direction from the way that they're actually going. And in my opinion, I think WWE could have done both. What I mean by that is WWE could have attributed Cody's return as a surprise, but at the same time could have made it a big deal, but used the videos that they started last night, or the videos that they started airing last night. They could have started them after he returned at the Royal Rumble as opposed to before he returned, because it would at least give the fans the opportunity to be excited and caught off guard by his return. Not to say that Cody will not get a hero's welcome when he does return. It is more to say that fans just didn't want to see it coming from a mile away. And I can understand that perspective, but I could also understand WWE's perspective in the same regard. Also, with that being said, WrestleMania is on everybody's mind, and it seems like WrestleMania is the focus of the news video today, with a lot of WrestleMania news being the focus of, or the attention, next to, of course, Wrestle Kingdom 17. But Cody Rhodes, there was talk, I think, from what I understand, it was mostly discussed before the previous regime was removed from office, and that is that there was talk that Cody Rhodes could fight John Cena at WrestleMania, and there is not 100% connection that this match is dead, even though it does seem like Cody will be doing something more than just fighting John Cena. It seems more likely that Triple H is just trying to keep his options open for WrestleMania, and that's why he doesn't want to completely step away from the idea of having Cena versus Cody Rhodes. But then if Cena did fight Cody Rhodes, then the question would be, what happens with Logan Paul? I think we will have a clearer picture about WrestleMania after or as we get closer to the Royal Rumble, because it would give us the opportunity to know if The Rock, John Cena, Logan Paul, and Stone Cold Steve Austin will all be available for the big event. As a previous report states, that Steve Austin right now is the only one that is seemingly likely to be a part of WrestleMania this year, with The Rock and John Cena likely not being available. But it does seem also possible that Cena's schedule may permit him to be a part of it, as I believe it was John Cena himself who said he wanted to be a part of WrestleMania and is expecting to be able to be a part of WrestleMania. But it's just a question of, will his schedule permit it, because Cena will be in Australia filming Ricky Stenicki in February and March. So he may not have the opportunity he will not have the opportunity, I should say, to really be featured on WWE programming in the build-up to WrestleMania. So the question would be, if he's able to be there, which it seems like he is expected to be a part of WrestleMania, but if he's able to be a part of it, how are they going to promote his match? Could they maybe work his match into the promo for Ricky Stenicki? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what the company could be thinking of. But I do think that John Cena, I would put John Cena in a more likely category than The Rock, as I think The Rock may be the least likely person, with Steve Austin and Logan Paul probably being most likely. But it really depends on Logan Paul's status as far as his injury that he sustained, the torn MCL that he sustained at Crown Jewel during his match with Roman Reigns. Speaking of WrestleMania, though, the match that I reported about in a previous news video, that being Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch, where there was rumors that the match was off, now it seems official that the match is off, as the news now talks about the likelihood of Ronda still having a major match at the Showcase of the Immortals, but it not being against Becky Lynch and instead being against somebody else. I don't know if this means that Becky is going to be in a prominent role still, or if both Ronda and Becky lose their prominent match, because you have to figure that if they stayed together, the change of plans came because of Charlotte Flair winning the Women's Championship, and, well, Charlotte Flair wasn't even supposed to be in that position either. She was supposed to be back already, but because of lack of creative direction, and also, more than likely, when she was supposed to return is right around the time that Vince was removed from power. So I think Triple H wanted to get the women's division to a certain point without Charlotte before bringing Charlotte back, and that's exactly what he did, and that's why I think Charlotte came back when she did, as opposed to when the plans initially pointed to her coming back. But either way, let me know down in the comment section below what your thoughts on anything and everything that I spoke about in this video. And with that being said, it is time for me to go, so I will see you in the next one.